If you're looking for stunning photos, whether they be for a wedding or a special event, the magnificent duo from Photos Edge seem to be on point when it comes to their pictures. Here to tell us more about their art and how creative they can get are Marco and Erin Hernandez-Reisner. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us. This is amazing.
No problem. So you guys are with Photos Edge. You have that company, Photos Edge. Tell us how long you've had it for and what made you get into this profession?
We opened our business 3.5 years ago. In 2007, we photographed our first wedding, and I'd been a professional photographer for several years. And we traveled all over the country after college, and I was a commercial photographer and shot fashion and worked as a photo editor for a newspaper. And I ended up in Kansas to be around family, and we decided at church one day, this young couple gets up and announces they're getting married, and we just offered up our services. And their wedding won international awards and immediately was published. And then all of a sudden we have this incredible business.
Yeah. That is an awesome story, an awesome way to start. So tell us, what is the best part? I know you guys specialize in wedding photography. What's the best part of showing up on the day? Things are hectic, I know, and brides are nervous, grooms are nervous. What's the best part of that day?
Honestly, I think it's all about the union between two people. And if you know that and you hold that really dear, even as a vendor, you know, and you realize that it's a joining of a couple, then no matter what you photograph, no matter what you do, you're always just showing who they are in the pictures. And I think that's the most important thing, is to capture them. And we do it in a very artistic way, because I just combine my quality in with their personalities, and we just create magic and something special that is specifically for them.
That is awesome, and this is why you guys are my photographers as well. And Theo and I are getting married coming up pretty soon, and we've hired Marco and Erin, and we are just so ecstatic. And we're seeing some of the photos here. I think we saw some of our engagement photos earlier, but tell us about these pictures. They are just absolutely gorgeous.
Well, all of our brides come to us wanting something very similar, and that is they want art. They want something that's going to speak to them, but could hang in a gallery. And so I take the time to get to know each couple, like I said before, and then we really just grow and build on top of everything. And do you have anything you want to say about it?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the experience. I mean, when a bride is planning her wedding, she is entering this whole new world. She's getting ready for the happiness of her wedding day. And so we just get to become a part of that, and it's really amazing.
It is incredible.
Yeah, and these pictures are definitely amazing, and we'll keep those rolling for folks at home so they can see the quality of work in these pictures. So tell us, what is the first thing you do when you're looking for a photographer? For a bride at home, what does she look for when she actually sits down with that photographer? What does she ask them?
She needs to ask them specifically, I would say, you know, what does your work look like? Can I see a portfolio? And not just their best work, not just the stuff you see online, but like an entire wedding. Make sure you get to go through each moment and make sure you like everything, from the photojournalistic stuff all the way through the posed shots, even the formal shots. Just make sure everything is consistent and beautiful.
That's a really good point, because a couple of months ago someone suggested I go visit a photographer's website, and they had like 2 pictures up there, and I said, I don't know. I mean, they said they were great, but I didn't really see that proof in front of me. So that's definitely a good point to keep in mind.
And looking for that proof is exactly what you need. You need to have confidence in your photographer when you're hiring them. And in order to do that, you have to be able to look and see the work.
It's also really nice to prep with research. Before you actually start meeting photographers, make sure to go online and look at all the work you can so you can figure out what type of photos you like, but also keep in mind that whatever you see on their online portfolio is their best work, so you want to make sure it's extraordinary and above your expectations.
Wonderful. And what else? What else do we have to look out for? Talk about yourself, and I see that third point. Talk about yourself and your wedding, and see if they're listening. Now, you guys were definitely listening when Emmy and I went to visit. I couldn't believe all of the details that you had captured in that short time.
Well, with such an amazing engagement story, how could we not?
Yes, it is amazing, and we really like it when people talk about themselves, because I'm not just listening to their story, I'm watching how they interact. immediately when they walk in the door, I want to know how they interact with each other. And then I use that during the photo session. So I know that if a girl is shy and she's going to turn red and like really smile at the new groom, I can use that in the session.
Wonderful. That is awesome. If you guys want to get in touch with Marco and Erin with Photos Edge, just visit their website, www.photosedge.com.
And I have a gift for you.
Oh my goodness. You're already hired. What is this?
You're going to love them.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you guys for
coming
up here this morning.
This was amazing. Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
All right. Stay with us, everyone. More to come when 13 News Saturday edition continues.
Okay.